We are back to school today with Professor Alex, and we are working on multiplying and dividing decimals. For starters, let's do a small one, 0.2 times 100, and 0.2 times 10. When you are multiplying, your number is going to go over one place for every 10 that you're multiplying it by. Likewise, your decimal will go to the right one place for every 10 that you multiply your number by. So in this problem, you have 110. So 0.2 times 10 will go over, take your decimal, and move it over one place. Your answer now is going to be 2.0. Here, same rules apply. There are two places. So this will go over two places. So the problem would have been written as 0.2, 1, 2 places. So now your new answer is going to be 20. And I'm only putting the 0 here to keep you in mind of the direction that your problem is headed. Division is going to be the reverse. So if you have 2.0 divided by 10, or 2.0 divided by 100, your decimal is going to go to the left the same way your number will go to the right, which is the reverse. Where it's the reverse. So with division, if you have a 2 here multiplied by 10, there's 110, so you're going to go over one place. So with your decimal going there, your answer is going to be 0.2. In this situation, you have 10 tens, which is, there's 2 zeros here, so you're going to go over two places. 1, 2. Now, your 0 is going to be here. You're going to put your decimal here, which means that you're going to have another 0 here. So your answer would end up being 0.02, 2%. Let's say 3 times 0.3. This is easy because 3 times 3 is 9, so it'll be 0.9. But what if it was 0.3 times 300? Same rules apply, as I explained before. With multiplication, your number is going to go to the left, your decimal is going to go to the right. So your 3 times 3 will be 9, but your 9 is going to go over 2 decimal places. So your answer will be 90. So 0.3 times 300 equals 90. 250 divided by 0.5. Okay, so we're going to divide 0.5 into 250. Now we understand that 5 goes into 25 5 times. And then you're going to have your 0 here. But we have to move our decimal place. So this is going to have us move the decimal place from here this way, which is going to turn this into 500. 0.05 going into 250 will be 500 times. Let me give you another one that will be a little bit easier for you to understand. Let's do 0.5 divided by 25. So 0.5 divided by 25. In this situation, 25 is larger than 0, so it's going to be here. You're going to peep your decimal. Right? 25 is larger than 5, so this is going to be a 0. Now, like I showed you in the last chapter, you add another 0. And normally you would have worked it out where you would have had a 0 here, you would have had a 0 here, you would have brought down your 5, and then you would bring down your 0. Now 25 going to go into 50 2 times. 2 times 25 is 50. 50 minus 50 is 0. There's your answer. 0.2 times 0.03, and that is going to be divided by 6. With this situation, you want to line up your numbers. You also want to do what's in the parentheses first before you do division. You also want to do multiplication before you do division, but just to be safe, I want you to make sure that you do what's in the parentheses first. So you're going to have your 0.2, 0.03. You can put a 0 here as a place value, and then you're going to make sure that you carry your sign down, and now multiply. 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 0 is 0. Bring down your decimal. You're in your second row, so you want to put a 0 here. You're going to have 0, 0, 0. So, what's in the parentheses is now 0.60. That is going to be divided by 6. Patience is a virtue when you start getting with decimals. So your 0.60 is divided by 6. 6 goes into 0, 0 times 6 goes into 6. You have to make sure that you carry your decimal over, and then 6 goes into 0, 0 times. So wait, hold on. That's correct. So 6 goes into 0.06, 0.1 time. That's your answer. So that's all I have for you today. We're going to do in our next class a little bit of a review on fractions and decimals. That's where I'm going to go further into converting decimals into fractions and fractions into decimals and doing problems with decimals and fractions in the same problem. So definitely take you a break, eat you some lunch, and be prepared for our next class. If you'd like to have me as a teacher or a tutor, I will provide links down below to help you with signing up for me as a tutor. Also, if you have any math problems you'd like for me to solve, you can throw them into the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share, and enjoy your recess.